Eagles are opportunistic predators, and their diet varies depending on the species and habitat. Common foods include fish, especially for bald eagles, which swoop down and snatch them from rivers, lakes, or oceans. They also feed on small mammals such as rabbits, squirrels, prairie dogs, and even young deer. Eagles hunt and eat birds including ducks, seabirds, and other smaller birds. Reptiles and amphibians like snakes, lizards, and frogs are also part of their menu. Eagles, especially bald eagles, will scavenge dead animals when live prey is scarce. They have powerful talons to catch and kill prey, and their hooked beaks are designed to tear flesh. Eagles often perch high to scan for food, and then dive at great speed. Some species, like the African fish eagle, are skilled at snatching fish mid-flight from the water's surface. Parents bring regurgitated or torn pieces of meat to the nest to feed their chicks. The female usually feeds the young while the male hunts. As the chicks grow, they begin to rip meat on their own. Eagles are territorial, especially during breeding. They often compete with other birds like hawks, vultures, and ospreys, and may even steal food from other birds, a behavior known as kleptoparasitism. A healthy, balanced diet helps reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, obesity, osteoporosis, Alzheimer's, and many cancers. The Mediterranean diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, fish, and olive oil has been consistently linked to a significantly lower mortality risk and reduced rates of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, cognitive decline, and some cancers. The DASH diet, which emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy while reducing salt and sugar, can lower blood pressure significantly within weeks. Specialized dietary therapies can manage or even reverse certain conditions. The ketogenic diet helps reduce seizures by up to 50% in children with epilepsy. Plant-based whole food diets can achieve remission in many adults with type 2 diabetes. Medically tailored meals lead to high adherence and significantly reduce cardiovascular events, hospitalizations, and the need for dialysis. Anti-inflammatory or low-glyce index diets support conditions like autoimmune disorders, IBS, and metabolic health. According to WHO and CDC, consuming more than 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily is recommended. Total fat intake should be less than 30% of total calories, saturated fat less than 10%, and trans fats less than 1%. Free sugars should make up less than 10% of daily energy intake, ideally under 5%. Sodium should not exceed 5 grams of salt, approximately 2 grams of sodium per day. Regular intake of fiber, healthy fats, and lean proteins supports immunity, bone health, and weight control. Jasinger's Fresh Food Pharmacy program has shown that proper nutrition, education, and access to healthy groceries can help diabetic patients lower their A1C levels significantly and reduce weight. Investing in nutritious diets can dramatically reduce the global burden of chronic diseases and healthcare costs. Around the world, community and clinical programs are adopting this approach. Diet works best when combined with physical activity, stress management, social connection, and sufficient sleep. Avoiding ultra-processed foods protects mental health, and replacing them with whole foods improves brain function and mood. Including fermented foods such as idli and chas helps support gut health and reduces inflammation, thereby lowering the risk of diseases like diabetes, obesity, and arthritis. Diet is more than just a matter of body weight. It's a powerful tool to prevent, manage, and sometimes even reverse disease. It is most effective as part of a broader lifestyle strategy and should be practiced under professional guidance when necessary.